What's up, YouTube? Looking around, you can see that the room is slightly different. I put up some new wallpaper, as you can see. Just kidding. What I want to talk about today is... Excuse me, I just drank something. What I want to talk about today is more on the thrifting or vintage clothing piece. In my last video I was talking about how you can find some good shoes and sneakers for cheap. Like, it is what it is. So yeah, same thing can be said for apparel. More specifically, sports apparel. More specifically than that, vintage sports apparel. So I'm going to go through as quickly as I possibly can because I don't want to make another 20-minute video. No. No more. No, Gideon. No. So yeah, off with the blabbering. Let's get into it. First one is this guy on that I have. All of these actually came from eBay, from different thrift stores, like electronic thrift stores or vintage shops. This one I have on is beautiful. It's one of my favorite ones I acquired. I've worn this one time, and because it's the middle of summer here in Austin, it's summertime all year. Like, even our winters are not that cold. It's been in the 80s and 90s these past couple weeks. But I wore this one time whenever the weather was really bad. It was raining. I had the sleeves pushed up anyway because it was getting kind of hot, but it was still raining outside. It was super humid. But other than that, I can't wait for wintertime. Wintertime, your boy is gonna kill it hard. Gun sounds. So yeah. Otherwise, this one's black based with peanut butter and purple. I know this looks kind of gold or yellow, but it's actually like brown, almost like the same color as the peanut butter Tims or the Retro 13s back in like 2006, 2005-ish. So yeah, so you kind of have something to go. Vintage Nike at its finest, let me tell you. So yeah. On the inside, it's got the white and red Nike logo. Rings true to most vintage stuff, and we'll kind of go over quickly about how you can tell if something's actually vintage. A lot of stuff says it's vintage because Nike styles a lot of their stuff after vintage, like cuts or colors or patterns, stuff like that. So we'll kind of get into specifically how you can tell. One of them being is the tags. So let's show you. This is one of them. This guy, navy blue with white undersleeves, plain black on the shoulder caps, and then a black jetting stripe. So he's got the smaller Nike logo on the sleeve. And as we said, with Nike product, you can tell because of the tag. Depending on the color of the tag, will kind of tell you around what generation it was. This one being white tag with a red swoosh, it's larger. They didn't do this until like the mid-90s, so this one's probably around 94, 95 even. Also the cut. Now, look at any jacket that you've bought in the last 2 or 3 years, and you will notice that the sleeves fit, like they're close. If you look at this sleeve. The base of the sleeve goes from here, from the black meets blue here, to the white base right here. Look how big that is. I can fit one of my legs in there. So the vintage cut is just that. It's a lot larger on top and shorter even on the bottom. When I have this zipped up, look how high it goes. It's not, doesn't fit that well. I mean, but that was the style back then. It was baggier up in the top and a little bit lighter on the bottom. So they're shorter and shallower torsos with wider or even longer sleeves. Don't ask me. It looked great. It still does. Another one. Same cut. This one's black and white, classic. I wear this, or I will wear this with almost everything I have because everything I have is black and white. But look at that sleeve. This one's awesome because it has a huge Nike logo in the back. Love it. And then this one, you can tell it belonged to somebody. It's got the same white and black Nike logo with a red swoosh. But this is probably someone's name, and they scratched it out, and then someone else's name scratched it out. I don't know. Whatever. Next one. Boom. Boop, 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 boop. Navy, red, black on top of the sleeve. Awesome tagging on this one. Smaller tag, but the same colors tells you that it's probably from an earlier time. Probably early 90s, 91, 92-ish. I wouldn't say this is from the 80s. Definitely not. But this is probably earlier 90s. Again, that larger swoosh on the back, they don't do that anymore. They don't do that anymore. So just know the detailing. Also, the sleeve is super wide as well. The sleeve is also a little bit longer on this one. These are all size larges so far that I've gone over. The only one that's different is, I think, no, this one's a large. The only one that's going to be different, I believe, is one of the other Nike ones. Two Nike ones. I'll show you those in a minute. Another one I got, this is probably the best deal that I got off of eBay. This one is only, no joke, 99 cents and $4 for shipping. I paid $5 for this jacket. Shipped to me. Everything. So, this one, netting on the inside, it's got like a Recaro mesh, kind of like basketball knit on there. Full sleeve on this one, or full zip on this one, I'm sorry. Yes, it does have full sleeves as well. But the logo on it is Umbro. If you're familiar with soccer, they do a lot of soccer performance apparel. Awesome stuff. They're also kind of making a comeback. If you go to like Urban Outfitters, like around where they have all the Stussy and Starter stuff, they're trying to like bring back all of their throwback 90s stuff. Umbro's going to be right there next to them. I got a few shirts and some jogger pants from them. They're awesome and they last forever. The branding on this one is the logo, their Umbro name. Half of it goes up the front. It says, bro, can you please give me that jacket back so I can get into another one? You're welcome. Next one. This one's one of my favorites as well, just because it's a different brand. I can wear it with most of my Adidas, black and white again, with a hint of green, which I have. This would go perfectly with your EQT line, your EQT running, training, or even the basketball ones with that removable booty that kind of look, they have that same like bulkier bottom and shape as the like Crazy 8 line, but it's not the Crazy 8s. They're called the EQT training line. This one's cool because it has the white and black stripes going up the side, Adidas branding on the pocket in the front, diamond coated back, and this one has a vented back so you can actually, like, it's open on the bottom. Heavier metal zipper on the front. There. There. It's actually really heavy. It feels like there's like 2 nickels glued to that. And then, again, check your tags. This one will be Adidas straight smaller tag up front. And then your Canada, USA, Mexico tag on the bottom. Bam. Next, this one's one of my favorites. I'm saying them out of a lot of them, but the cool thing is about this one, it has a zipper hood where it kind of folds in and hides under the collar, so you can wear it as a track jacket. You can also wear it as a hoodie, technically. This one's cool. Super thin. The tag on this one, super old. I'm going to assume that it's from like 1988 or 1999, just because a lot of the retro stuff that went from Jordan that went with the retro 4s and 5s has this exact same tag. Plus, if you look at the trade marking on it, or the registered marking, they have 2. One on the Nike word, and the other on the swoosh itself. They don't do that, and they stopped doing that around the 90s whenever it became a little bit more, I guess, I don't know. But that's all I know about that, is that they did it in the 80s, they don't do it in the 90s. If they did do it in the 90s, it was probably like early 90, 91. This one's awesome. This one was going to go, I have so much planned for this one. This one's gonna go so well with those Barkleys that I bought, the OG, the CB 94s, that white and the black and the old Royal. It's perfect. Next one, again jumping to a different brand. You got the Reebok one. This is gonna go with pretty much everything Reebok. It's super dark navy blue, and with the white logo up top. It almost looks black. Even in person, it almost looks black. This one has the same feature as that last Nike one did. It has the hiding hood, is what I like to call it, because you're hiding in the hood. You roll it up, it zips right into the collar. You can wear it as a hoodie or a track jacket. Reebok tagging, super old. Check that out. Crazy, right? This one's a large as well. So is everything else. Try to put this one back. Whatever. We'll go for this one. Next one. This one is dark navy with purple under the arms, green accents, and 3M material on the sleeve. Coming back to the back as well. No hood on this one, but check that tag out. They did not do that like any time recently that I've seen. So I can't figure out specifically when this one was made or sold. I'm still doing research on it, but because of the cuts and the geometric shapes, I'm gonna assume that it was mid to late 80s. I don't know on this one. This one has me stumped. If you have an idea, if your dad had this jacket when you were younger and it was on your 5th birthday, tell me when your 5th birthday was, because I want to know. Moving on. This one is also a medium. It fits just like a medium. A lot of these other ones, with their larges and the sleeve cuts being different, they fit a little differently. But that one does fit like a medium. This one, my absolute favorite out of everything. I've already stated that I love Charles Barkley shoes and apparel and all that. This one is his actual jacket. So it's got the Nike logo up front, big as my hand. Barkley crest, like the Barkley name on the side. Barkley Phoenix Force crest with his number on it, the Nike logo. And it's just, this thing is a beast. Like, it goes so perfectly with the Area 72, the Air Force Max 2014s or 13s, and that Barkley Posit thing. It goes nuts. I'm gonna wear it with all of those. It also goes really well with the LeBrons that came out that same year, the All-Star LeBrons. This is my favorite one. This one I think was $20. I'm sorry, 30. Shipped and everything. That one's probably the highest I paid for any of them because I really wanted that one. So yeah, let me get to it. This one, a little bit more on the rare side because of this. If any of y'all know what Bovatini is, it is not necessarily a fashion designer, but a clothing brand that is not, they don't exist anymore. What it was is anytime that you saw your grandmother wearing those super fresh Prince of Bel-Air, like floral neon colored windbreaker tracksuits, that's Bovatini. They made that thing popular. They then died down to like Kmart's. Kmart went out of business. They don't exist anymore. So they died out. Nike logoing on the front, white with a red swoosh, and then you got big guy on the back. I like that one a lot just because of how rare it is, and they don't make that anymore. Next one, I'm super stoked about this one. It's probably my second favorite. Is the Agassi from straight out of 1989. Check out that tag. This one is a medium. It fits just like a medium too. It's a little smaller than a medium, I would say, but ya boy's losing weight and ya boy's gonna wear this for sure. Got that plasma green Nike logo on the back, on the front, plasma green here, bam on the back as well. This is sick. I paid $14 for this. $4 for shipping, so $18, under $20. Hell of a deal. Because I saw the related products, there was two people selling the same freaking jacket. One of them was going for $75, the other one was selling it for $45 shipped. I paid half of that, a little bit less than half of that. Like, shop around, know what you want, and know that you're not. Don't be stuck with one thing just because you see it, because you never know. Someone may have it cheaper. This was awesome to find. This one and this one being a little bit more sports and like player specific. I couldn't be happier with those. So if you or somebody you know has found something cool in a thrifting vibe or setting, let me know. Whether it's from Craigslist, eBay, your local thrift store, Goodwill, whatever. We've all found some stuff on good deals that most people may not be able to find. So it's always fun because everybody's going to have something different. So let me know. Put it right down there in the comment section because your boy wants to know what it was. Send pics, post pics. I love posting stuff on Instagram whenever I get it. My Instagram name is Knife Handed, all one word, like a knife, but for a hand. So Knife Handed. Anyway, that's about it I have for this one. I tried to keep this one under 20 minutes. I did, so I'm going to cut it off here. Next one, we'll talk about some more shoes or music or food or something. Let me know what you want to talk about later. Thanks for watching. See you soon on the next one.